Then answered Eliphaz the Temanite, breaking the 7 days of silence. He raised his voice, he spoke his judgment. If we attempt a word with thee, will you grow weary of our voice? But who can keep from speaking when sorrow gives no choice? Behold, you have instructed many, you have strengthened the weak hand. Your words have lifted up the falling, have helped the broken stand. But now it has come unto thee, and you grow faint with pain. It touches you when you are troubled. Where is your faith again? Is not your fear of God your hope, your integrity your way? Remember now, whoever perished, being innocent in his day. Where were the upright cut down? Where were the righteous slain? They that plow iniquity, they that sow pain, by the breath of God they perish. By his anger they are gone. The lion's roar is silenced, the great teeth break Bain stone. A word was secretly brought to me in the visions of the night. When deep sleep falls upon men, fear came in trembling and fright. A spirit passed before my face, the hair of my flesh stood up. It stood, but I could not discern it. A form before me, a voice spoke up. Shall mortal man be more just than God? Shall a man be more pure than his maker? Behold, he puts no trust in his servants. How then in dust and ashes? Oh, that my grief were thoroughly weighed, my calamity laid in the scales, would be heavier than the sand of seas. My words fall short, my speech fails. The arrows of the Almighty are in me, their poison drinks up my spirit. The terrors of God set themselves in array against me. Do you hear it? Does the wild ass bray over grass? Does the ox low over fodder? Can what is unsavory be eaten? Can my soul taste this matter? Oh, that I might have my request, that God would grant me my hope, even that he would crush me out, let loose his hand and let me drop. Then would I yet have comfort, I would harden myself in sorrow. Spare not, for I have not concealed the words of the Holy One I follow. To the despairing kindness should come from his friend, his companion's hand. But my brethren have dealt deceitfully as a brook in the desert sand. You see my casting down and are afraid. Did I say, give unto me? Did I say, redeem me from the enemy? Out of the hand of the mighty. Teach me and I will hold my tongue, 'cause me to understand my error. How forcible are right words, but what does your reproof prove or terror? Is there not a time appointed to man upon the earth? Are not his days like the hireling, his nights of broken worth? I lie down and say, when shall I arise? The night is long and full of tossing. My flesh is clothed with worms. My skin breaks loose with crossing. My days are swifter than a weaver's shuttle, spent without hope, without breath. Remember that my life is wind. My eye shall no more see good in death. Therefore I will not refrain my mouth. I will speak in the anguish of my spirit. I will complain in the bitterness of my soul. Let the heavens hear, let them fear it. Am I a sea or a whale that you set a watch over me? When I say my bed shall comfort me, you scare me with visions. Can you not see? I love my life, I will not live always. Let me alone, my days of vanity. What is man that you should magnify him, that you should set your heart upon his calamity? How long will you not depart from me? How long, how long? Why have I become a burden to myself? Why have I been wronged? If I have sinned, what shall I do unto thee? Breaking the 7 days of silence, he raised his voice, he spoke his judgment. If we attempt a word with thee, will you grow weary of our voice? But who can keep from speaking when sorrow gives no choice? Behold, you have instructed many, you have strengthened the weak hand. Your words have lifted up the falling, have helped the broken stand. But now it is come unto thee,